What's good, folks? It's KnightmareFrame here with a new and exciting Warframe video, giving you my best Endo Farm build and guide. From the best group compositions, weapons, arcanes, and focus schools. Endo is needed to upgrade mods, and when you start upgrading those prime mods, that's when things can get hairy, know what I'm saying? So I'm here with this video, and alongside Endo you would need credits. I do have a credit farm build and guide on my channel, but I will link it in the description and put up a card. Alright, let's get started. With the introduction of Arbitrations, we were given a new way to farm Endo. But the thing with Arbitrations is that they're very long, and in my opinion, boring. 10-minute survival, long ass defense mission for 1 to 3k Endo, if you're lucky. And if you die or mess up, you're out. And if someone leaves, you can't go back in to the same mission till a new arbitration comes up. But how about this? Going into a mission for 2 minutes, that's right, 2 minutes, and you have a chance for 300 to 1k Endo, and you can repeat it over and over again. That sounds way more reasonable than the first option, right? Exactamundo. Introducing the Grenier Arenas on Sedna. There are 3 arenas. The arenas have a special requirement to enter called Judgment Points. But the first arena is entry level, so it has no requirements to enter. With every win, you're awarded with some judgment points, and this will allow you to advance. The second one requires 10, the final arena on the node Vodyanoi requires 15, and that's where we need to be to farm our Endo. The arena has some modifiers like mobs dealing extra damage and reduced duration on your abilities. There are 2 frames needed for farming here, and they are Nidus and Necrose, and we need the use of 1 ability from each frame. So let's start with our boy Necrose. Since there are 4 members in a squad, we take 3 Necrose and a Nidus. And when I go Necrose, I usually like to play the support Necrose, but our main job is to have our Desecrate up at all times. Desecrate allows us to gain additional loot from corpses, and that loot is Endo. And since Desecrate drains energy when channeling, so we use the Augment to spoil. And while in the arena, you can't use any consumables, and energy would take time to build up. I got 2 builds for Endo Farm Necrose, and here is the first build. For the aura, always have corrosive projection. Be in a full group of corrosive projection for this because armor is a bitch. Since we won't have companions or sentinels available to us in the arena, I use Vigilante Pursuit because enemy radar helps with pathing and knowing where they are. And I have 3 range mods, but we do not need to go all out in range. To be honest, going with a stretch is literally all you need. But playing in a group, people don't know how to stand still, even with a Nidus pulling the mobs in. Health conversion gives us more armor with every health pickup, and adaptation for more defense, since there will be annoying status effects proccing left and right. Synth reflex for quick weapon swapping. Despoil is our Desecrate augment, where it will use our HP instead of energy. And with 3 Necros, health drops will be everywhere. Arcane Pulse is the health version of Arcane Energize, where it replenishes our HP with health drop pickups. Arcane Guardian for armor increase when we take damage. And now you heard me say support Necros, and now you're wondering how can I support with this setup? Well, it all has to do with our focus school and operator arcanes. With the use of Void Shadow under the Unairu focus tree, I'm able to make my entire team invisible as long as I remain in void mode. This will prevent the enemies from attacking us and proccing most of those nasty status effects. And alongside this focus tree, we're using 2 Magus repairs. So while in void mode, I can heal up my entire team while they continue to pull mobs in and DPS with ease. Onto the solo build. And the aura is different now. We take enemy radar cause that helps a ton. Handspring will save your life because you get knocked down and pulled quite a lot. So this mod helps us get back on our feet in an instant. And instead of Augur Reach, we opted for more HP with the help of Gladiator Resolve, because more HP is way more useful in this situation. Also, I swapped off Arcane Pulse for Arcane Grace because there will be less mobs and less health drops. So we rely on Grace and Magus Repair to heal us up. This build can be used in a group of friends who know what they're doing. And now, onto our infested king, Nidus. His job is to drag in mobs to one point with the use of his larva. This makes it easy for everyone to DPS and kill efficiently, or else we'll be running around the map looking for mobs. Try to be near the door so it remains open when you pull them in, as the mobs can get stuck from the other side when it's closed. This right here is the best optimal spot to pull the mobs in. And here's the build. Again, the aura is corrosive projection, and lots of range. You could swap out cutting drift for enemy radar mod, but if your Necros is smart, you won't need to. Streamlined for some efficiency, primed continuity for a good chunk of duration so we keep them in that ball for us to DPS. Vitality and adaptation for defensive purposes, hunter adrenaline to replenish our energy when we get hit. So a Nidus should never have a problem with energy here. Take energizing dash from the Zeneric Focus School, and alongside hunter adrenaline you are all good to go. Arcane's Grace and Guardian for more defense and healing. Now there is one weapon that everyone needs to use while farming Endo like this, and that is the Comb. A shotgun that has a lot of slash, and its feature is that it rips up body parts. And you know what that means for Necros? More body parts equals more loot. Now the first build here is a corrosive one if people are not running corrosive projection. As you can see, it's a status build. And trust me, you need a fire rate mod because this shotgun has to ramp up before it starts shooting properly. So shotgun spaz helps it get that speed. And guys, try to get a ribbon for this weapon. And if you don't, try and get nano applicator to get 100% status chance. It is crucial for this weapon. Here's my ribbon with status chance and multi-shot. And make sure you get a status chance ribbon with other good positives. And when you're in a team of full corrosive projection, I use the viral build for my comb. Pretty much the same, but I swapped out prime charge shell for vigilante armaments. Swap around the dual stat mods to make viral and heat. If you do not have the comb, seriously, craft it. I mean, you can use other heavy slash based weapons, but they don't have the same effect as the comb. So get it. Seriously, get it. Go do it now if you don't have it. Go, 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 shoot. And don't forget, mods also drop from the arena and other missions. With a lot of extras and duplicates, you can convert those into lots of Endo. Alright folks, that is my Endo farm guide. Pretty easy and straightforward, but proper group compositions do matter. And don't forget that beastly comb to earn yourself that juicy Endo. Alright folks, that's been it for me, and I do hope you've enjoyed the video. And if you did, feel free to leave a like, share, subscribe. For more, links will be in the description. And as always, peace.